to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Simmons and Dinwiddie comprise the backcourt. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Beyond the arc. Schroeder can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Johnson a screen on Schroeder. Simmons, no good.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And stolen by Simmons. And now the Nets on the break. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
Ben Simmons taking
good on the second one. Siakam against Johnson. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Schroeder. To the middle. Stolen by Bridges. It's stolen by Pirtle. Down low. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Simmons against Schroeder. And stolen by Bridges. And now the Nets on the break. Pass to Dinwiddie. Claxton with it. He's working on Pirtle. Out to Bridges. Here's Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Claxton. Plenty of space. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons. Getting the ball into his hands off a wide-open shooter.
Siakam, and some very quick points for him on that possession.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Dinwiddie outside. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Pirtle with a screen on Simmons. Schroeder passes to Pirtle. Kicks it out to Barnes. Siakam with a screen on Bridges. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Pass to Pirtle. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Nets have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Dinwiddie against Schroeder. Simmons with a screen on Schroeder. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Simmons has got 7 points in the game.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
From deep, Pirtle. Anunoby against Simmons. Siakam outside. The 3 knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Barnes in the post. He's guarded by Bridges. Anunoby, a screen on Johnson. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Pass to Schroeder. And stolen by Simmons. And now the Nets on the break. Pirtle against Johnson. Bridges outside. Off target with the three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pirtle with the ball. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Schroeder. Anunoby passes to Schroeder. Pirtle. Rebounded by Johnson. The Nets with the lead. Right side Simmons. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Claxton. Yes! And a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Barnes against Bridges. Anunoby, a screen on Bridges. Anunoby with it. Still no points. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Brooklyn ball.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Simmons.
Assist by
Oh my, Big Ben. Showing us how it's done.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Anunoby. Siakam with a screen on Dinwiddie. Siakam outside. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
Ben Simmons getting it done for Brooklyn. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We're coming. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. Simmons and Dinwiddie comprise the backcourt, and it's Bridges in at small forward. It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Anunoby. The 3 is up. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
OG does a good job of getting ready for catch-and-shoot situations. He knows the value of preparation.
Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Siakam the screen. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Barnes. And stolen by Bridges. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's the 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. And one of the better defenders in the league, Grant, Mikal Bridges. He'll lock you down.
Oh, he will be often matched up against the opponent's best scorer. And he is just so fierce. But he also helps you generate offense, hitting threes and extending the defense to create room to operate.
And here's Siakam for 3. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Here's Simmons. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
The big man's got handles. I mean, you know, sometimes you can forget that Simmons is a good ball handler.
Schroeder against Simmons. From deep, Pirtle. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Simmons, no good. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Out to Schroeder, launches it, and the Raptors another 3.
Schroeder has really improved as a three-point shooter. With that shot, he becomes even more dangerous.
Here's Dinwiddie, banked it in off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. 3-pointer. Rebound Brooklyn.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And Simmons gets it to go.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Anunoby, a screen on Simmons. Schroeder passes to Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. 6 to shoot. Back to Pirtle. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. 7 points in the game, and teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged, Smitty?
You know, B.A., that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. 1:06 left in the first half. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. Claxton down low. Boucher on him. Claxton can't get it to go. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Anunoby for 3. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed. And the Raptors lead by 2.
And we have seen OG become a volume three-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
And that one drops for him. Simmons has got 6 in the quarter.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Boucher a screen on Johnson. Boucher outside. This one for 3. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Siakam's got 7 points in the game.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Barnes drives in. Anunoby finds Boucher. Back to Anunoby. Outside for Boucher. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for Toronto. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be right back after this word. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Chris Boucher out there with Achua. Then there's Dick. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Watford the pass to Walker. Inside. Achua with a steal. Outside Porter. To the wing, right side. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And now the Nets on the break. Ahead. Here's Thomas. He's got a piece of it. And they'll keep possession. Now Finney-Smith. Shot clock at 6. And he goes in for the dunk.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Dick, the pass to Boucher. Now here's Porter. Back to Boucher. Pass to Trent. Here's Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
The big fella, Boucher, getting a little fancy with it.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Smith no good.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's Dick. Another shot. Pass to Achua. The three is up. Here's Boucher. Back to Porter. Lets the three fly. And Watford pulls it down.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Thomas. Achua defending. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First team foul.
And here's Smith. Yet to see a basket. With the drive. Clock at 6. Walker, the open look. From the top of the key, he buries it. And the Nets lead by 2. Here's Dick, covered by Smith. Achua passes to Trent. Achua with a screen on Walker. Back to Achua. Pass to Boucher. Releases from 15. The shot that time not on target.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Back to Smith. Lets it go from deep. Toronto grabs the miss.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Here's Trent. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Fights his way through the trees. Gary Trent Jr. with a nice finish.
The Nets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Watford with a screen. Walker against Trent. Here's Watford. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Walker with a steal. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Finney-Smith inside, covered by Boucher. That one goes in. Finney-Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Achua with a screen on Smith. Outside for Boucher. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Achua. Boucher finds Trent. Just 5 to shoot. Count it. Good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
On the wing, Finney-Smith. From behind the arc. And no good.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Trent outside. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out left to the wing. Achua with a screen on Smith. Over to the left wing. Porter from outside. And Watford pulls it down. Watford's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Walker. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Nets out in front. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
The Nets call timeout.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Jacques Vaughn coaching his team during the break. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. On the floor for the Nets. Dinwiddie and Bridges, they're the 2 and the 3. Johnson at the 4 with Claxton at center. And it's Simmons in at the 1. Siakam with a screen on Simmons. Pass to Schroeder. Out to the wing. Back to Pirtle. Simmons with it. Siakam covering. To the paint. The kick out to Simmons. Dinwiddie outside. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. And the Nets lead by 5. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
From a role player to an elite talent, Pascal Siakam continues to impress with his all-around game.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Anunoby with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Pirtle, the pass to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Pass to Siakam. Now Pirtle. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Nets. 6-point game. There's a screen. Bridges with it. Back to Dinwiddie. Simmons with a screen on Schroeder for 3. Dinwiddie buries it from 3. And now it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in. Fires the 3. Dinwiddie outside. Launches a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Pirtle. Trent outside to win the run. Nails it from 3.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. The drive by Siakam. The open shot by Pirtle. And that one hits the back iron.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. Trent from long range. And the Raptors, another 3.
I love watching the three-point ability of Gary Trent Jr. He's someone you got to lock up on the perimeter.
Simmons with a screen on Trent. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
That is first personal foul.
Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. And it's Trent penetrating. It's Barnes on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Left side Anunoby. Going inside. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Very strong drive. OG showing the body control to get to and finish at the rim.
Here's Dinwiddie. Puts one up from 19. Claxton attacking. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Anunoby against Dinwiddie to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be. Scotty Barnes being big time in big time moments.
And so they foul intentionally.
First team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Gary Trent Jr. That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line for the Knicks.
And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Toronto. They're behind by 8. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
Outside Anunoby. Barnes with a screen on Dinwiddie. Anunoby on the take. Three-pointer. And knocks down the three.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up. The defense late to read.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Thank you so
And
much
that's
for
going to
making
do it
that
tonight,
decision.
folks, for our broadcast.
Have a great
rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the center position. Anunoby finds Schroeder. Good on the triple.
Well, this is why spacing is so important. When you can knock down distance shots, as Dennis Schroeder does there, it changes the equation.
Now here's Brunson. And Randall throws it down.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randall finishes with a pretty dunk.
Schroeder passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Randall down low. Siakam's there.
Julius Randall can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
And R.J. Barrett, Doris, continues to do what he's been doing since he stepped onto an NBA court.
I would say, Kevin, this guy is what we call a natural-born scorer. That is first and foremost his instinct. He loves to get off the dribble drive, and what we need from him is just more consistent outside shooting, because that opens up the best aspect of his game.
Now, here's Barrett. After the miss from Jakob Poeltl, the pass to Brunson. Kicks to Randall. Floats it up for Randall. And stolen by Siakam. Here's Barnes, and the shot is good.
Well, coaches love seeing this from Dennis Schroeder. Recognize the situation, find the open teammate.
Brunson against Schroeder. Brunson the pass to Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Anunoby against Hart. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Now Barnes. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. And that one's good, Barnes.
You get the sense Scotty Barnes is very comfortable in the painted area. That's easy work.
Schroeder against Brunson. Driving to the basket. Hart, wide open. He fires. Drills it from outside.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
I think this guy is a threat to throw it down every time Poeltl gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Toronto leading by 4. And there's a minute 45 left here in the first quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got 5 now.
And this is Schroeder's game, right? Get off the dribble drive with a quick first step. Nice.
Randall with a screen for Barrett. And he drives in.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Anunoby a screen on Barrett. On the wing, Anunoby. Basket good.
OG Anunoby increasingly dangerous with his jumper. Nice catch and shoot opportunity there.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Robinson down low. Poeltl's there. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Well, Doris, thinking about last season for the Knicks, clearly a step forward.
Well, Kevin, you have to consider it a win because you go ahead and advance chance in the playoffs for just the second time since their '99 finals run. Adding Jalen Brunson to the mix was obviously a great decision. This looks like an organization moving in exactly the direction you hope.
Yeah, it's stolen by Barrett. Jumps up, and Barrett slams it in.
Now, R.J. Barrett wants to get in transition and get a basket before the defense can settle in.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Pirtle kicks to Siakam. Anunoby a screen on Randall. And finished off by Siakam.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Pass to Randall. Back to Brunson. Bobbed up there for Robinson. Off target on the alley-oop layup. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Hart is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Barrett at the 3 slot. Siakam inside. He's defended by Randall. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Knicks trail by 6. Lob pass to Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
That's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
The kick out to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Barrett. Back to Pirtle. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Anunoby passes to Pirtle. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
On defense, the Knicks. To the inside. Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Randall kicks to Brunson. Launches it. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam up top. Barnes passes to Pirtle. The kick out to Barnes. Over to the left wing. And a wide open look for Siakam. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Schroeder against Brunson. For 3, Siakam. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
He's had terrific momentum all game. Pascal Siakam in his bag offensively.
Here's Brunson. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
It's Schroeder with the drive. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Brunson with some nice D.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Nifty move. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
His first personal foul.
Yeah, there's a determination and sheer force of will that R.J. Barrett plays with. He feels contact, and he loves it.
Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
Pass to Berta. Launches a three. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 6. Passes it to Robinson. Now Hart. Back to Robinson. Anunoby sends it back.
OG Anunoby is fast off his feet, 7'2" wingspan, says twice on the pipes.
Siakam on the foul. Siakam's got 16 points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
The beauty of Jalen Brunson, you can play him at the 1 or the 2, but we know he's always going to put the pass on time and on target.
Outside for Randall. Now the pass to Brunson. Now Anunoby. Siakam sets a screen for Anunoby. And Brunson comes to help. And here's Barnes for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 6. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
Siakam outside. Anunoby a screen on Randall. Randall against Siakam. Back to Schroeder. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam outside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
New York ball. Substitution on the court.
Poke loose. Pascal Siakam getting it done for the Raptors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The deep. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Let's hear it for Red Canada.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pascal Siakam, guys, really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Gary Trent is out there with Dick. Then there's McDaniels, then it's Young, and it's Boucher in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Pass to Dick. Boucher with the ball. And here is McDaniel. Shots good by Boucher.
We're talking about a springy 6'9" player. Boucher can really shoot it. Really makes him hard to contend with in pick and roll play.
Quickly kicks to Sims. Back to Quickly. Dishes it to Fournier. The 3. And it's Quickly missing.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Jalen McDaniels, Doris, much like his brother Jaden, can be a menace on defense.
That's a great word, Kevin, because he has got such great length and versatility on the defensive end. The frame is wiry, but believe me, he's stronger than he looks. This is a guy who's not a big name by any means, but Jalen McDaniels can be a solid rotation guy.
Dick passes to Trent. That's tipped. 9 feet out. Again, Toronto. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Quickly. A three ball. Good on the three-point shot. Quickly's got 5 points so far.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Young pass to Dick. Shot clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Boucher's shot is off.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
DiVincenzo kicks to Quickly. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Trent gets the bucket.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. They set the pick. DiVincenzo passes to Hartenstein. McDaniels with the ball. Defended now by Fournier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's easy to me to see why Thaddeus Young's teammates love him. This guy always knows his role and always plays within himself.
The Raptors making a switch here. Porter's checked in. The Doors, we know one thing the Raptors had benefited from was consistent leadership.
There's no doubt about that, Kevin. You think about the front office consistency, and success in the NBA generally starts from the top and trickles down. You can absorb a coaching change and still have a culture in place because, again, things start at the top.
Young outside, but 3. That one misses. Knicks trail by 5. Inside, Hartenstein, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And he gets the bucket, and the Raptors lead by 5.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Here's DiVincenzo. Passes it to Fournier. Back to DiVincenzo. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Here's Dick, quickly covering. The second effort goes back up, and it's Dick getting it to go.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, at 6'9", despite the lean frame, Boucher very capable scoring on the interior. Draws the defense's hand right there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Siakam is checked in for Porter. Barnes comes in for McDaniels. Anunoby, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Dick. Brunson the pass to Robinson. Back to Brunson. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Last break. Here come the Raptors. 3 seconds left. Barnes. And the shot goes in. And it's 8 points for Scotty Barnes.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game. And that pass, that was pretty.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And so it's Toronto holding. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've led by as many as 11 points. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Front court spots filled by Barrett and Randall. Jalen Brunson out there with Josh Hart. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Siakam passes to Boucher. Puts up a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 8. And the pass to Barrett. Here's Brunson. Back to Barrett. Robinson passes to Randall. Robinson sets a screen for Randall. Feeds to Robinson. Out to Barrett. Fires the 3. Boucher with the rebound. Raptors leading by 8. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And the Raptors with some changes. Turtle comes in for Chris Boucher. And Trent subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Barnes against Barrett. Barnes down low. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Knicks trail by 8. To the middle. Here's Randall. New York calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where they have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
Thank you, David. Siakam a screen on Hart. Here's Trent. And it goes down 2 points. Trent's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Toronto. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Toronto.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Trent outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Trent's got the lead up to 11 now for the Raptors.
Trent Jr. so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations because from the touch, it is out of his hands so quick.
Randall outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Brunson against Trent. Siakam a good look. And another basket for Toronto.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Down low. And here's Trent outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Barnes. Takes it out to Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Goes up again. It's good. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Raptors.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Pascal Siakam.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Pirtle kicks to Barnes. 54 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And it's Barnes spinning it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and
could not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
First team foul.
Here's Trent. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 14. Out to Brunson. Barrett the pass to Hart. Another steal. Barnes outside. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Nice move. He takes it up and lays it in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Brunson finds Barrett. Back to Brunson. And Randall throws it down.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Misses the shot. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly show.
pride themselves on their defense.
Yes, but just because it's low scoring doesn't mean the quality of basketball isn't great. It's going to be more of a chess match than it is a track meet, though.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Backcourt set is Brunson and Barrett. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward.
Such a great rebounder. Simmons executes that sequence before anyone can react.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by the Nets. Left side, Simmons. Outside, Johnson. Back to Simmons. 5 on the clock. Oh, Robinson with a block. Fast break, New York. Here's Hart. Dinwiddie with a rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Claxton. Nice start for him. Making his first shot.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Down low. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Brunson with a sixth sense. I mean, always knows where his teammates are.
Something that impresses with Spencer Dinwiddie, Richard, is his adaptability.
A player who is ready for any challenge or any situation. Part of what makes him so great is just his sheer confidence. Dinwiddie believes in his own ability to get it done out there, BA.
Now here's Brunson. Barrett passes to Robinson. Inside, Johnson with a double team. Barrett, he's open. Oh, drains the 19-footer.
You gotta like the quick decision-making from Barrett. Not even hesitating at all off the catch.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. And he lays it up and in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Deflected! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. On the take, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Brunson looks it over. This one for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Outside for Randall. Robinson, a screen on Simmons. Randall, pass to Robinson. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Brunson against Dinwiddie.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Pass to Hart.
First quarter.
To the inside. Picked it out of midair. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Bridges finds Simmons. Hammers the lob through.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Dinwiddie against Brunson. Now Randall. There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. Pass to Barrett. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocked away. And here's the fast break. Here's Simmons. No stopping him there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. Jalen Brunson picks one up. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
Now here's Robinson. He's scoreless. 4 on the clock. Robinson, a screen on Dinwiddie. Got a hand on it. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Leading by 5. Dinwiddie outside. Johnson a screen on Brunson. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Randall pulls down the board for New York. They've gone 3 of 8 so far. Pass to Barrett. And stolen by Bridges. For the finish. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Pushing the pace, Bridges stays ahead of the fast break.
New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And yep, it's good. Brunson's got 5.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Johnson a screen on Hart. Bridges finds Johnson. Count that bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Up top, Robinson. Screen by Robinson for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And just nailed.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. It's the Nets up by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So on the floor for the Knicks, backcourt set is Brunson and Barrett. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside, and it's Hart in at the 3.
Certain guys can remake their games to fit the times. Randall's worked on his right hand and his jump shooting. He's a much more versatile threat now at the offensive end.
For 3, Dinwiddie drops in the 3. Dinwiddie's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Lets it fly. That one a little long. The Nets with the lead.
You know, Richard, it's not every day that you get to see a point guard with the size that Ben Simmons possesses.
Yeah, he is an anomaly, and that's also why he was the #1 pick. In history, you can probably count on one hand the amount of guys that can do things that he can do at his size.
Brunson passes to Barrett. Back to Brunson. Barrett against Bridges. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. From deep 3-point range. Offensive board. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Inside goes Brunson, and he makes it on the layup. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
And the 8-time All-Star, Vince Carter himself, here enjoying the play of his former team.
Yeah, and they're putting on a show right now, something he'd know about. One of the all-time high flyers. His dunk contest performance in 2000 is maybe the best ever.
Up top, Randall. Robinson passes to Randall. Barrett a screen on Bridges. For 3, Randall. He can't get that one to fall. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Out to Bridges. Back to Johnson. From downtown. Randall pulls down the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Brunson on the drive. And it's rejected. Dinwiddie outside. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Screen by Claxton. To the middle. And he jams it home with authority.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
For three, Randall. He buries it from three.
Julius Randle.
Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the three with confidence now.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. The kick out to Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Johnson that can bang down low and knock him down at the stripe.
And Johnson drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Barrett with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Fast break, Brooklyn. And slam dunk by Simmons.
So fluid in the open court. Simmons can beat you in a variety of ways. That time as a finisher.
Brunson passes to Randall. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Robinson. No one near him. And Claxton comes to help. Robinson finds Barrett. 4-3. Claxton with a rebound.
And credit the defense. Excellent contest. Made that a tough shot.
Bridges misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Barrett. The putback. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line.
Defensive foul.
They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. And the free throw, no good. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Trailing by 10. Hart against Johnson. Randall, a screen on Johnson. Hart from long range. Doesn't go for him. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their super. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
For your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Smith out there with Walker. Then it's Trendon Watford, and it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Jacques Vaughn. Pass to Smith. Driving in.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First personal foul. First team foul.
New York on D. It's a 10-point game. Watford the pass to O'Neal. And the foul called on Emmanuel quickly. That's his first foul.
Team second.
Quickly against Smith. And there's the lob. Stolen.
And absolutely no one was falling for that crossover move. Just wasted energy out there.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Walker. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 9.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
The Nets shooting about 60% for the game. Smith passes to O'Neal. Outside, Finney-Smith. In transition, here they come. Here's DiVincenzo. Nice move. That shot off. Walker with some nice D. Brooklyn with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Left side, DiVincenzo, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. To the paint. Here's Watford, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Dante DiVincenzo.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
DiVincenzo against Walker. Fires for 3. And again, the Knicks missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Snatched away. Here's Hartenstein. On the wing quickly. Pass to Sims. Kicks it to Quickly. To the inside. DiVincenzo. Blaze it up and in off the pretty assist. DiVincenzo's got 5 points in the quarter. DiVincenzo against Walker. Here's Watford. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And it's Quickly with a miss. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Pass to Watford. Back to Finney-Smith. Watford with a screen. 6 to shoot. Outside Finney-Smith. Beyond the arc. Smith outside. Here's O'Neal. For 3. Drains the triple. And now it's a 12-point Nets lead.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Quickly with the ball. And Walker picks him up defensively. Sims can't get it to go.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Smith outside. DiVincenzo with a steal. Got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Smith. .27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter here. Watford gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Outside, DiVincenzo sinks it from distance. DiVincenzo's got 8 points in the quarter. Smith inside, guarded by Quickly. There's the steal. 2 on the clock. Here's DiVincenzo, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Brooklyn. They lead by 11 as the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Backcourt set is Brunson and Barrett. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. Brunson up top. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Randall against Simmons. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Robinson. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Out to Bridges. Back to Claxton. Tries again. Hart pulls it in. New York shooting just 35% from the floor. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Randall. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons has got his 5th rebound in this one. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Out to the right wing. The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Brunson. Randall a screen on Dinwiddie. Inside. And stolen by Simmons. And they're on the run.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Brunson passes to Hart. Simmons against Randall. Hart with a screen on Simmons. Fires from the wing. That one off the back iron and out. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. And stolen by Barrett. Tipped. Dinwiddie with it. Randall's in his pocket. To the middle. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. For New York, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. And the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That'll be a second foul of the game. Brunson against Dinwiddie. Robinson a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Brunson outside. Here's Robinson. And out of bounds. The Nets will take it. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Claxton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line, 2 times.
That one's no good. Knicks shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Brunson passes to Robinson. Left side Hart. Pass to Randall. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Claxton. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Nets.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
Pass to Hart. Randall outside. To snap the cold streak. Claxton with a rebound. The Nets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And they call an illegal screen here.
First personal foul.
.43 seconds left to play in the fourth. Brunson passes to Robinson. Randall with it. Claxton picks him up. The kick out to Brunson. Simmons against Randall.
And over the years, Randall has stepped up his role, an assertive scorer and a natural leader.
And he drops it first.
Shooting 2.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Bridges outside. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. That shot missing. And here's New York now. Barrett passes to Robinson. The kick out to Brunson. And here's Randall. To the paint. Robinson gets the bucket.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever...
The NBA on 2K Sports, and we're looking over these teams, Smitty. Very strong play from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Big men in the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Johnson. After the miss from Dennis Schroeder.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
And here is Anunoby. The kick out to Barnes. He dishes it to Pirtle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
Trent's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Dinwiddie. Such a wide open look.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Barnes. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Kept alive. Here's Claxton. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
He did a nice job of keeping him off the block. Didn't let him get deep post position.
Barnes finds Siakam. Barnes screen on Simmons. Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Toronto, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bangs home the trifecta. Siakam's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Yep, it counts.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Trent outside. Barnes sets a screen for Trent. And Pirtle has it in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And the dunk by Pirtle.
It doesn't take much for Pirtle to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
There's a good screen. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Siakam kicks to Pirtle. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Claxton. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Anunoby in the corner. No good from outside. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Barnes against Johnson. Kicks it out to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Barnes looking around. Siakam passes to Anunoby. Drills the three-pointer.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate, you finish the job.
corner. Simmons with it. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Siakam, a screen on Dinwiddie. Trent finds Siakam. Barnes against Johnson. Here's Siakam. Almost, but it rolls out.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Claxton. That three off the mark. The Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Barnes can't get it to go. Dinwiddie attacking. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Trent, left side, and no good on the last second attempt this time. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Nets. They lead by 1. Live from Brooklyn. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Barnes and Siakam will slot in at the small and power forward. Anunoby out there with Gary Trent. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket.
Trent kicks to Siakam. Ball's knocked loose. Barnes passes to Trent. 5 on the clock. Siakam up top. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Johnson finds Simmons. Dinwiddie outside. To the paint. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Shoots. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the inside. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Spencer Dinwiddie has talked about buying into his role. He says you have to have confidence that's borderline irrational, but a perspective that's very realistic. You've got to know who you are. Kevin, he adds that he's not attempting to be a Mount Rushmore type guy, but a talented player who can help a winning team.
That's a good perspective, David. Thanks for the story.
How much mustard on that hot dog do you really need? I know he's going for the big finish, but he didn't need to do all that.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Offensive rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Birtle sets the pick for Trent. Back to Barnes. Greg, you look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Here's Barnes. Drops in the layup for 2. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Trent kicks to Barnes. Siakam a screen on Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. The kick out to Barnes. Drains the three-pointer. Barnes has got the lead up to 4 now for Toronto.
I like the focus from Scotty Barnes. He nailed that 3.
Johnson finds Claxton. Here he goes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Barnes outside. Pass to Anunoby. Over to the wing. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. A new group in now for the Raptors. Young's checked in for Burke. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. McDaniels checked in for Barnes. And Dick subbed in for OG Anunoby. So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
Let's hear it. Make some noise.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And Toronto also making a switch. Schroeder's checked in. And Toronto has possession. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. 30 seconds left now here in the second. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Pass to Young. Boucher kicks it over to Schroeder. Boucher with a screen on Walker. Schroeder against Walker. Young with no one around. And the 3 ball is good. Young's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Thomas, here we go. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Raptors lead by 3. And now let's catch up with thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Thomas is out there with Lonnie Walker. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Watford in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Raptors leading by 3. Schroeder kicks to Young. The pass to Boucher. Boucher sets a screen for Dick. Young for 3, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Lynette shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Dishes it to O'Neal. Into the lane. Back to Finney-Smith. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Passes to Dick. Boucher with a screen on Thomas. Dick passes to Young. Here's Dick. He's guarded by Thomas. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And the Raptors making a change here. Porter's checked in.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
Early 2023 saw Cam Thomas just erupt as a scorer, Greg. We were talking about it every game. A guy who was ready to break out.
And Kevin, I like using the word ready because he was given an opportunity and took it. And he showed us all what a productive machine he could be.
Achua, he's checked in for Toronto. Shot clock at 6. Dick. Great D that time from Thomas.
Trying to take advantage of soft defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Here's Watford. Outside for Thomas. Pass to Finney-Smith. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Back to Walker for the lead. Connects from three-point range. Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the dunk by Walker.
I love seeing Walker finish with force. His dunks pack a punch.
The drive by Schroeder. McDaniels kicks it over to Schroeder. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Achua's got his first points in this one.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, Walker loves to find these opportunities. He looks for chances to light you up at the arc.
Here's Achua. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Outside, Walker. Inside. Here's Watford. Back falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And now a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
Usually when Walker gets the ball, he fires, but he smartly passed it to an open guy.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Toronto, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. He hits the second from the line. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Outside, Walker. 1:39 left in the third quarter of the game. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 6. Porter with it. He's picked up by Walker. Here's Schroeder, and he drives in. Excellent D from Thomas. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Back to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
The offensive rebound. Brooklyn leading by 9. Thomas passes to Walker. Back to Thomas. Outside, Walker. And finished off by Walker.
Walker's got it going on offensively. You see him going after looks without hesitation.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And a new group out there on the floor for the Knicks. Then for the Raptors, Siakam is checked in for Porter. Scotty Barnes comes in for McDaniels. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Dick. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Barnes passes to Achua. They need this. Kicks it out to Siakam. And he's good on the 3 ball. Siakam's got 10 points.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Big men on the floor for him. It's Siakam and Pirtle. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position.
Schroeder has speed to burn, but also has a great feel for finding angles to convert on the drive.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Right wing. Pirtle finds Siakam. He is looking for Pirtle and finds him. And there's a whistle that goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in.
Number 33, Gary Trent Jr.
Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Driving the lane. Siakam for three. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. Mikal Bridges picks one up. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 8-point game. Pirtle with a screen on Dinwiddie. Siakam passes to Pirtle. Back to Siakam. There's the triple. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
If you were wondering about Siakam's range, wonder no more. Wow.
To the inside. Pirtle with the steal. To the middle. And finished off by Siakam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close.
Here's Simmons. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Barnes. Siakam left side. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Anunoby has the open look. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Brooklyn leading by 3. Bridges, no one around him. It's good from long range. Bridges has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, such a good shooter in general. The pull-up jumper is something Bridges has been working on.
Anunoby against Johnson. And Anunoby, here we go. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Driving to the basket. Simmons dishes to Bridges. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Trent against Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Back to Johnson. Takes the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Trent finds Barnes.
Fourth quarter.
Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. Anunoby in the corner. From the arc. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Simmons. On left of the wing. Claxton with it. Pirtle's there. Claxton no good. Raptors trail by 6. The drive by Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Huge when his team needed it. Pascal Siakam is no stranger to nailing crucial shots. Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Here's Siakam. Count it.
Stepping up in a big way, Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Simmons. Pass to Claxton. The dish to Simmons. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And they're on the break. Yes!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Picked his pocket. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
We've got 13 seconds left in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul, team seconds. At the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
At the line, 2 times.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Big moment at the line. As poised as you get, this thing is done.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. A 3 from Barnes. That shot misses. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, much appreciated, Dave.
to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes and Siakam in at the forward positions. Dennis Schroeder is out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Randall can't hit.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And the shot goes in.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Tries a 10-footer. Pirtle grabs a miss. Siakam against Randall. Siakam no good. Randall outside. We played just over a minute here in the first. Driving to the basket, and it's Randall with the jam.
Well, got the momentum. Randall's a terror when he gets those steps underneath him right to the rack.
You know, Brent, there was a lot of hype when R.J. Barrett came out of college, and I say he's handled the pressure quite well.
I mean, are you saying this because of where he went to school, Grant? I'm not sure. But look, the guy came out of that school and went right to New York City. He's done a great job of just handling himself and whatever surrounds him being part of that New York media.
Barnes finds Anunoby. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Outside Barrett. Randall outside. Launches it. Barnes with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Here's Brunson outside. And again, the Knicks missing. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Oh, deflected. Siakam, the pass to Pirtle. Outside Schroeder. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here we go, all alone. And he lays it in on the break.
You give Brunson that wide open of a floor, he's going to operate there.
Schroeder passes to Barnes. Back to Schroeder. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Brunson. From deep. Drops in the 3. Brunson's got 5 points.
The improvement from Brunson has mostly come from his shooting. We know he can go inside, but 3 balls, that's a good sign. When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession. So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Outside Barnes. Siakam with a screen on Barrett. The 3 from Barnes. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Randall. They need this. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. He's got 5.
Massively improved from the three-point line. Randall, a weapon here from deep.
Right side, Anunoby. Nifty move. Jams it in off a great move.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Grimes. To the right side. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Anunoby. His first shot coming late. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for the Toronto. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Barrett is the 3, Randall the 4. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the group for New York starting the second.
New York.
Talking about the New York Knicks, Brent, a team that wants to be seen as a threat again.
Yeah, it feels like the New York Knicks are not going to be satisfied until they're playing in the Eastern Conference Finals or have a chance to win an NBA championship. So these steps are nice, but you're really teasing the New York Knicks fans until you have a chance at the title. Now that's aggressive play from R.J. Barrett, and that's how you finish, even through contact.
The free throw drops for Barrett. Well, Brent, if you could pick one current player to coach your team, who would it be?
BA, it's a really, really difficult question, but given the success of this player, what he's done on the floor, and what he continues to show himself to be off the floor, I got to pick Steph Curry. And the inspiration that he has just provided, not only the Bay Area, the Golden State Warriors, but revolutionizing the game and the way it's played. He has given everybody the thought of the possibility of that kind of perfection as a shooter. And that's something that I've always taken a lot of pride in as a player. Steph's my guy.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Anunoby's got 11.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
Outside Anunoby. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for New York. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. For 3, Barrett. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Siakam outside. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Brunson passes to Grimes. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. New York trailing. Randall left side. Pirtle with some nice D.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Schroeder passes to Barnes. Nails it from 3. 6 points for him.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Schroeder against Brunson.
2 minutes.
Pass to Grimes.
2 minutes.
There's a screen. Clock at 6. Driving inside. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line, 2 shots.
So he gets them both. 1:25 left to play in the first half of basketball. Now Schroeder, outside Anunoby. The 3, that one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Anunoby's got 9 points in the quarter.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Anunoby on the wing. Back to Barnes. There's the triple. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
It's just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
New York calls timeout. The Knicks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Brunson up top, covered by Schroeder. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Barrett.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Stolen by Schroeder. They're running. Anunoby for 3. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Here's Barrett. The shot off that time. Siakam with the defensive effort. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Second team foul. Substitution.
16 seconds left in the second period. Boucher outside. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Chris Boucher at the line. 2 shots. Timeout Knicks.
First free throw is good.
Attention fans, now on the court is your fight squad.
And Boucher drops them both. So it's the Knicks now. It's a 16-point game. For 3, DiVincenzo. The shot comes out. And so it's the Toronto Raptors in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break point. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
So for Toronto right now, Thaddeus Young out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Dick. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. And Young slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
DiVincenzo, pass to Hartenstein. Back to DiVincenzo. Quickly outside. The 17-footer, 5 to shoot. Here's Hartenstein. For 3, DiVincenzo buries it from 3.
And this is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
Young, the pass to Boucher. And that's an intentional foul.
Emmanuel Quickly. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Now a timeout called by New York.
Timeout Knicks. Timeout, New York. Let's hear it for your Knicks City Kids.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Trent outside, shot clock at 6. Young with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Trent. Yes, on the jumper. And the Raptors lead by 15. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. For 3, DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Raptors.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And the Knicks call time here.
Timeout, New York. Get loud, fans. On the court is your Hype Squad.
And that one misses.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
Toronto has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. To the inside, Young, the pass to Dick. Young with a screen on quickly. Here's Dick. No good off the back of the rim.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Hartenstein a screen. Hart from long range. Rebounded by Trent. And so Trent will bring it up for the Raptors. The lead is 15. Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Graham. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, BA. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
Young with it, now quickly defending. Boucher outside. Pass to Trent. Boucher with it. Here's Dick. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Can't hit that one. Deflects the pass. Lays out, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Quickly, passes to Hart. Blocked! Poke loose. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Chris Boucher.
And Hart playing with his right now, just going all out.
At the line, 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. McDaniels passes to Dick. And the layup falls.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
For New York, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Jeffries, no good.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Back to Hart. The floater, and it's good on the lay-in.
Touch and control on the floater. Hart showing another element to his offensive game.
McDaniels, that's good. McDaniels got 5 now.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Hart from long range gets the 3 ball to go.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Out to the right wing. Here's Dick. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more. New York has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. For 3, DiVincenzo. Rebound by the Raptors.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Trent, the pass to Boucher. Here's Young. Over Hart. Here's Boucher. Pass to Dick. And here's Trent. The three. Hart pulls it in.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
For three, DiVincenzo. He can't hit that time. Trent for three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Toronto looking in total. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. That's the five for New York right now.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
Here's Schroeder. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Siakam the screen. Let's go with a three. And Anunoby gets a three. Anunoby's got 26 points.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Oh, great move there from Jalen Brunson. Flashing.
Toronto's going 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Picked by Pirtle. Anunoby for three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's Barrett on the wing. Grimes. Great positioning on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Outside Anunoby. The three is up. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Good chance here for Barrett. Hook it. And it's Randall with the assist.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate. That time he found him.
Barnes passes to Siakam. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul.
Mitchell Robinson.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Robinson with a steal. For three, Randall. Pure from three-point range.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
Possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Grimes, the pass to Randall. And that's a foul called on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Randall. Anunoby gets a hand on it. It's Barnes on the wing. Randall pulls down the board. And here's New York now. They're on an 11-3 run. Brunson passes to Robinson. Screen by Robinson. And here's Brunson from the arc. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, sometimes it's like a patient that's struggling to breathe. You just got to keep the play alive, and Robinson able to do that there.
Barnes goes in. Again, the miss by Barnes. For New York, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Here's Brunson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Now just a 5-point Toronto lead.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
Outside Anunoby. Barnes a screen. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. There's the drive. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And when Randall starts going downhill, he's tough to stop on the drive.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And Randall drops them both.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Toronto's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Hard, it's good.
And a basket there really helps to stop the bleeding.
And here's New York now. They're on a 17-5 run. Outside Brunson. The 3-ball. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is who you go to in the clutch. Randall stepping up big time.
Anunoby on the take. Count it.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
New York has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Randall a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Randall. From the arc. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Barnes the screen. Now here's Anunoby, guarded closely. Anunoby a screen on Brunson. 4 on the clock. Schroeder passes to Barnes. He connects!
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalties just yet.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Timeout, New York. Who wants a t-shirt? Fans, it's time to get up.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
New York foul. Jalen Brunson.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2.
OG Anunoby at the line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, important there to have the 3-point lead because only a 3 can tie it up now.
Here's Grimes. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So it's the Raptors taking the...
for another edition of NBA basketball. You know, both these sides, Doris, are very stout on the defensive end. Scoring might be tough to come by.
Well, you have two coaches who believe that championships are won with outstanding defense. So, number one, you try to contain the ball. If a rotation is required, it is on time and on a string, and they challenge every shot. Just special defensive units.
So the Nets starting five. Simmons and Dinwiddie are the guard set. Forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Simmons against Randall. And it's Simmons, that time on the assist by Dinwiddie.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
It's Brunson, top of the key. Randall a screen on Dinwiddie. Brunson with a clean look. Off target from outside. Down low. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. They get a hand on it. There's the pass to Simmons. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Hey, Doris, you grew up in New York. The pressure of playing in the big city. Is that a real thing?
Oh, absolutely, Kevin. If you're playing in the media capital of the world, everything is magnified. And I think that holds true for the other respective large cities. Los Angeles and Chicago come to mind.
Randall no good. And the Nets with possession. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Now here is Robinson. Here it finds Robinson. Randall against Bridges. 4 on the clock. Randall no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
To the paint, here's Simmons. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Simmons and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Grimes passes to Randall. Robinson kicks to Randall. Back to Robinson. And stolen by Simmons. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Come on, everybody. Let's make some noise.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And with Dinwiddie on the court, Doris, they've got a pretty good facilitator out there.
I think it's probably one of his more underrated qualities, to be honest, Kevin. Spencer obviously can handle it, he can distribute it, and he can keep an offense running smoothly. Most often we associate this guy with scoring, but don't sleep on his passing skills.
Simmons sets a screen for Dinwiddie. To the inside, Claxton, and rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They're beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
New York, no good that time either. Claxton with it, now defended by Randall. Claxton the pass to Johnson. And then Johnson with the jam.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now here's Brunson. Hasn't made one yet. Randall a screen on Johnson. Randall outside to the wing right side. New York needs to get off a shot. Shot by Grimes. No good. And here are the Nets. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Barrett, no good. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Let's go, fans. Make some noise once again for your next
Bridges outside. On the wing, Dinwiddie. Stolen by Brunson. In the corner, Barrett with it. Robinson passes to Grimes. Randall against Simmons. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Mr. Mitchell Robinson won't be denied. Go ahead.
The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
Bridges passes to Claxton. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Forward spots will be Bridges and Johnson. Simmons and Dinwiddie are the guard set. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
Julius Randle is never going to back away from a defensive player. He knows he's got the strength to play through contact. Nice job drawing the foul.
And he's good on the second. You know, Doris, something to admire about Julius Randle is the joy, the pure joy he takes in this game.
Well, joy obviously comes when we're successful at something. And Julius Randle has become consistently successful at NBA basketball. He's worked hard to make that perimeter game as dangerous as his dribble drive game. And that kind of balance leads to great success.
Runs in the pass to Robinson. Here's Grimes. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Johnson outside. Dinwiddie dishes to Bridges. Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Bridges. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Dinwiddie outside. Plays it up and banks it in. Dinwiddie's got 8 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Nets leading by 16. Claxton with it, picked up by Barrett. Doesn't go that time. Randall with some nice D. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
The drive by Simmons capitalizes off the crossover. Simmons got his second bucket.
Man, my goodness, the handle of Ben Simmons, the craftiness to get to his spot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him. And Simmons kicks to Dinwiddie. Takes it inside. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Brunson, and it's denied. Bridges for 3. With the teardrop, the shot's good from Claxton.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Brunson against Dinwiddie. Pass to Grimes. Randall, a screen on Bridges. Shot by Grimes, no good. And so Simmons will bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. And you know, Doris, Brooklyn's gone through a pretty tumultuous few seasons.
You know, Kevin, there have been some circumstances that were unpredictable contributing to what you're talking about. And now, as a consequence, a lot of turnover on the roster and on the coaching staff. Listen, it's never easy to make the kind of transition they've had to make. Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
Passes it to Grimes. Out to Barrett. Some nice passing by New York here. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Substitution on the court.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. 4 on the shot clock. And it's quickly missing. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Boy, Ben Simmons, one of the most highly scrutinized players in the NBA, but I don't think you can doubt any of his defensive abilities. Cross-positional and big-time asset on that end.
Get loud and let him hear it.
Can they get it? Misses off the left eye. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Also Emmanuel quickly out there. Hartenstein is out there with Josh Hart. And it's Sims in at the 4-man position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Astor quickly. The pass to Hartenstein. 4 seconds left. 4 on the clock. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Nets leading by 21. Walker is screened on quickly. Here's Thomas, and then Thomas with the dunk.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
Quickly, a screen on Walker. Up top, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Walker. Lets the three fly. Knocks down the 3-ball. Quickly's got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And the basket by Thomas.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Feeds it to Sims. Rebounded by the Nets.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA has a 3-pronged approach to globalization. 1 is hosting games on foreign soil. 2, teach youngsters to play through academies and camps. And 3, make broadcasts more accessible via television and the web. The returns? 15% growth year over year for the last decade. And an opportunity, in time, to maybe be the biggest sport on earth. Kevin?
Those are big plans. A lot of competition, but I love the way they think. DA, thanks. Quickly the pass to Hartenstein. Down low. Here's Sims. Sends it down right in his face.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. And you know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel Quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume 3-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Quickly the pass to Hartenstein. DiVincenzo with it. Inside. In transition, here come the Nets. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Hart, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Walker in the corner. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
They set the pick. Pass to Hartenstein. DiVincenzo against Walker. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Walker the pass to O'Neal. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
The Knicks have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And quickly drops them both. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Dinwiddie drives in. Banked in off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 12 points in the game.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
DiVincenzo passes to Sims. Here's Hartenstein. Over Claxton. And he overshot that one, missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Now, here's Quickly. 5 points in the game. Hands it from downtown.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Dinwiddie. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
With the score, the Knicks.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nets leading by 22. And Brooklyn looking who they've got out in the wings for him, Dinwiddie and Bridges. The post tandem, it's Johnson and Claxton. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. The Knicks shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Johnson with it, outguarded by Simmons. A 3-pointer off the mark.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Johnson in the corner. Back to Dinwiddie. Johnson sets the screen for Dinwiddie to the inside. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Johnson's gone 5 for 5 shooting here tonight. Brunson against Dinwiddie. Robinson kicks to Barrett. Passes to Grimes. Out to Barrett. New York moving the ball around. Shot clock at 3. Randall no good. And here's Brooklyn. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Johnson with the screen on Brunson. Out to the wing. Bridges outside. Fires away from outside. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Randall outside. To the paint. Ball stolen. 4-on-3 break. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Brunson against Bridges. Crosses over. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Barrett wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. Sinks the three-pointer.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Grimes passes to Randall. Down low. Here's Grimes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Johnson with it. Robinson picks him up. Johnson kicks to Dinwiddie. Johnson with a screen on Robinson. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And here's Brunson outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Though there's a calmness to Jalen Brunson, there's also a competitive fire. And boy, from range, look out.
Dinwiddie finds Johnson. He takes it in. And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Dinwiddie's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
There's 1:38 left to play in the final quarter. Dinwiddie outside.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
It's stolen by Randall.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
Bridges, no one around him. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. New York's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. In the corner, Barrett with it. From downtown, Ben Simmons with the rebound. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And the Nets with possession. To the middle, here's Claxton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie wide open, and the three ball is good.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Brunson the pass to Robinson to end the run. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer.